Timmer, and I've been analyzing the severe weather and tornado threat across the central U.S. with this vertically stacked storm system, the same one that produced tornadoes yesterday just to the east of the Tulsa area, southwest of Maisie, Oklahoma, and up into southwest Missouri. That threat even extended down. There were a few tornado warnings to the northwest of the Little Rock area, just north of I-40 as well. And usually I've noticed with storm systems over the years, once a tornado producer, always a tornado producer with the tornado production of a storm system. Usually conserved throughout its life cycle, and I think that today there will be more tornadoes. Looks like a bimodal type of a system, possibly down, first of all, the southern mode in the Missouri boot heel down into northeast Arkansas, possibly into western Tennessee, and likely southern Illinois as well. And then the strongest wind shear is up into northern Illinois, actually including the Chicago area, especially west of Chicago, probably northwest Illinois there. If there were more instability in that area, I wouldn't be surprised to see a few strong tornadoes further north. But it does look like that most of the tornado threat should be in the southern mode in the Missouri boot heel down into northeast Arkansas, into western Tennessee. That's where the strongest low-level shear will be. That's where the low-level jet axis, or that channel of wind just above the ground, will overlay best with the instability, and that instability will be pretty strong as well. Even compared to yesterday, a similar wind field environment or kinematic environment as yesterday in northeast Oklahoma will be present later on this afternoon across southeast Missouri. I think that the greatest chance for tornadoes will be 3, 4, 5 p.m. and then a few hours after that in southeast Missouri approaching the Mississippi River, but I think that most of the tornado threat will likely be west of the Mississippi River, and then those storms will join into a quick moving squall line with embedded circulations within it, because the wind shear is definitely not going to weaken, but as these storms merge into a line, there will be tornado-like circulations that will develop all up and down that line as it moves east and eventually crosses the Mississippi River this evening. Most of the short fuse models are showing that greatest tornado threat about 4 or 5 p.m. through 7 to 8 p.m. this evening. And certainly if you live in the southeast Missouri area, the Missouri boot heel across into southern Illinois, including Carbondale, locations like that, possibly down as far south as the Jonesboro area. Who knows how far south this line will build, but there will likely be a distinct west to east boundary, north of which where there will be a pretty robust tornado threat, and south of which the winds will be too veered and you'll likely have more of a damaging wind threat. I think that boundary will be pretty close to far northeast Arkansas and northward across southeast Missouri. That's where you'll have that arc of supercells and the best overlay of wind shear with the favorable thermodynamics and moisture. Usually this time of year, the jet stream is way north in Canada, but now you're getting these storm systems diving further south. You're getting big-time hail producers and severe weather across the front range of the Rocky Mountains, and then these storm systems are maturing, and you're getting severe weather further east across the southern plains, where normally this time of year it's about 105 degrees. The southern, central, and southern U.S. are dominated by a big-time anticyclone or high-pressure ridge this time of year, and we're chasing hurricanes. Last year at this time, we were getting ready to chase Hurricane Harvey in the Houston area. The storm was just getting going. It was named as a tropical storm and then weakened on approach to the Yucatan Peninsula. And then over the Yucatan, it surprisingly intensified, showing the strength of that core circulation. And then as it went over the Bay of Campeche, it set the stage for rapid intensification on approach to Rockport, Texas. So that's where I'm headed right now, is to cover the 1-year anniversary for Hurricane Harvey. That includes in the Houston area the big-time rainfall event after that August 26th landfall as a Category 4 in Rockport. So we'll be reliving some of our experiences, showing the before versus showing the after the storm, or what it looks like normally in Houston right now, and then comparing that to when that 40, 50 inches of rain fell in the Houston area. But I do wish I could be chasing the severe weather and the tornado threat live across the central U.S., but I will be monitoring it from afar and doing live updates on the severe weather threat as it unfolds late afternoon through the evening. We'll likely have multiple, probably 3, 4, 5 tornado-producing supercells across southeast Missouri into northeast Arkansas by late afternoon. So certainly stay tuned to watches and warnings if you do live in that area, and I'll continue to monitor it from this end. Stay safe and dominate the storm.